From soil to soul, welcome to ChezFarms, where we turn soil into food and food into legacy. Sometimes we spend so much time talking about problems that we forget to talk about when things go right. And this week, things went right. After several concerns and missing requests, we sat down with our builder and had one of the best meetings we've had since construction began. No arguments, no blame, just professionals trying to get things right. One of the things I appreciated most wasn't necessarily hearing the words, "We made a mistake." Sometimes people communicate without saying those exact words, and that was enough. The concerns we raised were acknowledged, solutions were discussed, and by the time the meeting ended, we walked away feeling heard. Honestly, that's all anyone can ask for. During the conversation, we were preparing to discuss the unfinished kitchen and began exploring options for hiring someone to build the cabinets. That's when we learned something we didn't know. The builder also builds kitchens. After reviewing his work and discussing ideas, we agreed to give him the opportunity to complete the kitchen as well. Sometimes preparing for one conversation opens the door to opportunities you never expected. The window lights that we requested will be added. The office sliding glass door, the larger kitchen window, and the additional office window are all being addressed. Nothing was dismissed, everything was discussed. And another exciting part of the meeting was discussing the exterior colors. We've decided to move forward with a gray palette, a simple, timeless look. The kind of colors that don't demand attention, but quietly age well over time. It's amazing how something as simple as choosing colors begins to make the house feel less like a project and more like a future home. Building a home isn't about perfection, it's about communication. It's about working through misunderstandings. And it's about finding people willing to listen, admit when something isn't right, and move forward together. Not every episode of ChezFarms has to be about problems. Sometimes the best stories are simply about professionals acting like professionals. And after this meeting, we walked away feeling optimistic about what comes next. Because at ChezFarms, we're not just building a house, we're building relationships, memories, and hopefully a home that will serve our family for generations. And with every conversation, every decision, and every lesson learned, ChezFarms feels a little less like a construction site and a little more like home. Building a dream, one lesson at a time. Adios, amigos. Remember, every tree we plant is a step toward freedom. We'll see you in the next row.